Hey you guys, this is Mr. Review back here with another video. This is on the Pixel phone by Google. I have had it for about a week now, actually a week to the day, and thought it would be a good time to do a review on it now that I have been using it every day for a week. So just want to go over some a general overview of the phone. So it does have an aluminum body. You'll notice that it's pretty slim. It's a little bit thicker than what the iPhone 7 is. However, this phone is pretty comparable to the iPhone 7 as far as specs. You'll see on the back it has a fingerprint scanner. It is not a button like the G5 or G3. You got a camera, you have the LEDs, and then also forward-facing camera. So far I really like the phone. It seems like it is very well thought through, well built, and I'm very happy about it. I'm a pretty big Google fan, so when I heard that it was released, I decided to jump on it. So just to go through what it comes with, obviously it comes with the phone. It comes with a little bit of documentation on how to get started. In here you will find the SIM card punch out. So on the side of the Google Pixel there's a little hole. If you push that in there, you'll be able to pop out your SIM card. It does not have expandable storage, which I was pretty bummed out about. However, with that being said, the expandable storage not being available, I'm okay with it, only because Google does integrate their Google Photos, which allows you to back up unlimited photos, unlimited videos at full quality, which I was very, very excited about. I was a little curious how they were going to make that happen. Actually, once I downloaded all my apps onto my phone and everything, signed into my Google account, I had pictures all the way back from 2011 already preloaded on my phone, which I thought was pretty cool. So also it comes with a USB to micro USB-C connection. You can use this for plugging in directly to a USB outlet if you have one on the wall or if you have one on your computer. USB-C is kind of becoming the new norm. Eventually, I heard that Intel is kind of looking at integrating USB-C to headphones and just making it a universal port, kind of like the direction that Apple went with the Lightning port as well. However, on the Pixel, you do still have the headphone jack for all the Apple users out there. It does come with a USB to USB-C converter if you need this. I don't see a whole lot of applications that I would need it for. However, I'm sure that you could find a couple things to use it for. It comes with the charger, and this is straight USB-C to USB-C. A little bit different than we normally see. We usually see the normal USB plugged into the charger, but this one is USB-C. Makes it a little proprietary to Google, I guess. But I will say that this charger is extremely fast. This charger is a 3 amp charger, 5 volt. I can charge my Pixel from I haven't drained it to 0 yet just because it's not good for the battery. But I can charge it from 15% all the way to 100 in about 45 minutes to an hour. It's pretty crazy. That's one of the things that Google talked about in their release of this phone, was that you can charge it for 7 hours of battery in only 15 minutes. And yes, that's true. However, if you keep the phone on idle and there's not a whole bunch of use on it, then of course you can make it last 7 hours. So one of the downfalls on this phone, as I've had it for a week and I've gotten to play around with it a lot, I have noticed that they do have mono speakers. So the bottom of this looks very similar to some other phones out there that have stereo speakers. This port, or this hole right here, is not, it really doesn't do anything. No sound comes out of it. It's just kind of there for looks. This side over here is where the speaker is. sound quality is pretty good, I will say, but not having a speaker on the other side is just kind of annoying, and I wish that it had that better sound quality. Obviously the USB-C charging port. And I do notice it's not quite magnetic, but you know when you have that the old micro USB where you plug it into your phone and it just kind of it feels kind of rough. This one slides in smooth. It's very, very easy. It won't fall out. I really actually like it, and the feel of plugging in the charger, as weird as that sounds. So the fingerprint scanner, I came from the G5 and G3, and I will say that the fingerprint scanner is a huge win in my books. It's extremely accurate, really fast, and really kind of flawless, I guess. I haven't had any issues with it. I have had my hands really dirty or even wet, and it's still picked up on the fingerprint scanner with no issues. So I really, really like the fingerprint scanner, and if you can see, I'll just lightly tap on it and boom, it opens it up. So it's very, very easy to open up your phone with the fingerprint scanner. I would really suggest it. So a little bit more about the phone, not necessarily what comes with it, but one of the things, so really if I were to take two negatives out of this, one would be the bottom speaker not being stereo, only mono. The second one would be three times now I have went to plug in my phone with this charger, the charger that it's made for, into the wall. The charger has been plugged in before I plugged it into the phone, and the phone does not charge. Of course, the first time that this happened to me, I panicked a little bit and said, oh no, it's the first generation phone, it's going to have an issue. Well, I just restarted the phone and it was able to charge. It has done this twice since then, and I would say it's only started happening in the past 2 or 3 days. So is it a big negative? Not really. I'm pretty sure it can be fixed with a software update or firmware update. Shouldn't be that difficult. So really doesn't take away a lot of the phone from me. This back glass panel here, the reasoning for this, because a lot of people are wondering why did they decide to go with a glass panel that's going to be fragile. If you drop it, it's going to cause more issues. Just another reason to buy a new phone. Well, not quite. The glass panel actually does really help, and it is proven to help with the antennas. So you have the Wi-Fi antenna and the cellular data antenna. I currently have Verizon Wireless because that's the only carrier that is supplying the Google Pixel. So I have not had any issues. I have not had weird Wi-Fi dropping issues due to the phone. Haven't had any cell coverage drop ever, really, with this. Nor did I have with my last phones, but that's Verizon. So really enough about what the phone comes with. Comes in this nice box, but enough about what the phone comes with. Now a little bit about the actual phone. So it's very, very fast. I will say that I do really like the Pixel Loader. So what you'll see here is that on this main screen you have your Pixel Loader, and in the background it's a background that the phone can come loaded with. It's actually Google Earth Live image, so it's apparently said to be all live information. As you can see, the sun's actually setting over here and it's already dark where we are living. So, but really my favorite part about the loader is the easy access to the applications. So for about 6 of the 7 days that I've had it, I did not have any icons down here at the bottom because it was so easy to get into the phone, or to get into the apps. Before, you had to go into another app to open up your apps, which was kind of weird. So with this, you literally just slide up and it will pull up all of your applications on your phone. I just feel like it's super easy to access, super easy to get rid of, and it's just really overall convenient. However, you can make folders and rename them just like any other Android. I do like that feature as well, but that's kind of known. So One of the key features about the Google Pixel is that it comes with Google Assistant. It's the first equipped device with Google Assistant. So how you activate Google Assistant is you can either say, "Okay Google," and it'll pull it up, or you can hold the center button and it'll pull up. It is extremely accurate, it's very good, and it's very smart. So one of the key features about the Google Assistant is it tracks your conversation. It's not like other smartphones where you ask it a simple question, it answers the question whether it's right or not, then it's the end of conversation. This one, I'll just show you an example. So if I hold it down, what time is it in Italy?
The time in Italy is 3:14 a.m.
And then, how many people live there?
The population of Italy was 59.83 million in 2013.
So, may not seem like a lot, but it makes it easier on the user. So I didn't have to re-specify Italy or anything. It already knew what I was talking about because of my previous question. So one thing that I have just started using, and I know other smartphones have this capability, but when I'm driving, I don't necessarily like to pick up my phone. So if you just say, "Okay Google, text Jason."
Text Jason, sure. What's the message?
"Hey, what's up?"
Got it. Do you want to send it or change it?
So as you can see, it is very easy to be able to send text messages while you're driving. It does this with the screen completely locked, which a lot of phones, any phone that I've had, do not do this. So you could just say, "Okay Google," and then ask it straight from there to text whoever you want and whatever you want, and then you simply just say "send it" and it will send the message, or you can say "edit it" and it will edit that message. So I do really like that feature. This phone is extremely fast. It's very seamless, so you can really just mess around with it and go into as many apps as you want and just try to mess up the phone, and you really won't. You're not going to slow it down at all. It usually can keep up with what you're doing. Now I want to get into the camera a little bit. So the camera is said to be the best camera out on the market for smartphones as of right now. Take it or leave it for what it is, doesn't really matter. I have used it for a week now, and I've done pictures and videos and all this good stuff testing the camera out. The video stabilization of the camera is fantastic. You can walk around your house or walk around really anywhere, and you will not notice that you're walking when you're looking at the video. It's very smooth, very good. So it does have a lens blur feature, which you can simply just take a picture of whatever you're taking a picture of, and then slide the phone, a little too fast. Take a picture of whatever you're taking a picture of and slide it up. And it'll take a while to process, but it'll eventually blur out the background. It probably didn't take it too well because there really is not a whole lot of stuff behind it, so kind of a bad example. But the camera I really like. I had the G5 before this, and it had the two cameras on the backs for the super wide view. I do kind of miss that. However, the quality of this one, in my opinion, is much better. You simply swipe right over for the video, and you're ready to record. All your settings are under here. So you can set your back camera resolution, your front camera resolution, burst settings, panorama, video resolution. This Pixel does shoot in 4K quality. So front camera, obviously not. No front camera shoots in 4K that I know of yet. I don't really see a reason to. 4K selfies. So that's pretty much everything about the camera that I can kind of go over right now. I really like it. It fits all my needs. I haven't run into anything that really leaves me disappointed with it. I do believe that it works up to its reputation as far as the rating that companies have given it, being the best smartphone camera yet. So that's pretty much everything that I'm going to go over with the Google Pixel. I do really like it. As of right now, I would probably give it, out of 5-star, a 4.8. And the only reason why I would deduct anything is just because of the speaker and because of the couple issues that I've had with charging the battery and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks.